Clintonia borealis. This is a member of the lily family, and there is no shortage of it here. This is definitely a forest plant that is very common from Minnesota and Manitoba all the way to the East Coast. And apparently it has been seen as far south as the northern parts of Georgia. This is definitely a plant that tends to form colonies. And this one here is quite the size. The flowers are basically almost at the end here of their most fruitful time of the year. Hang on here, let's try to focus in. There we go. So the flowers are typically in groups of anywhere from 2 to 6, but in this group, only 2. And they always occur at the top of a very long, thin, hairless stem. And these flowers can be up to about an inch in length. Let's see here. Let's see if I can... Trying to focus, folks. Sorry about that. I'm kind of losing light as well, as it's in the evening. But each of these flowers are about almost an inch in length. And they definitely have that typical lily bell shape. And they're yellow to yellowy green in color. Now the leaf structure is rather simple and basal. There's anywhere from 2 to 4 leaves. This one here has 3. This one here has 2. And these blades are about 5 to 6 inches. They're elliptical. And actually, I should show you both the upper and the underneath are quite glabrous and glossy. Come autumn time, all these leaves, they turn yellow. Now, Clintonia borealis is known as blue bead lily, or in some areas, people refer to them as corn lily, or even snakeberry. Let's see. And we know, hang on here, you can see these are the beginnings of what will be the blue bead berries. Nothing to see right now, but what I'll do is I'll include a photo right at the end of the video so you can see what the berries look like. However, they are strictly ornamental. They are never, ever to be eaten. This is a plant that has not been studied much at all. In fact, I think it was about the year 2000, it was the first time that there was any scientific studies that were done and published. And of course, here comes chance. What's very, very interesting though, is that this has so many different phytosterols, and they include triterpenes. That's it, I remembered. And what basically that means is that these leaves have anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antimicrobial, and even anti-tumoral agents. Very powerful. In one of these, I think it was the first study that was released, and it was published in a journal that's called the Journal of Ethnopharmacology. And I think it was released in the year 2000, and it found that ethanol extract of these leaves had shown significant antimicrobial activity against Staphylococcus aureus and Candida albicans. There has been a fair bit of information that seems to indicate First Nations individuals used this for a variety of medicinal purposes, especially the Iroquois. And now, as I mentioned, the berries are not edible, nor are these flowers. But the young leaves are definitely a great source of food. And as we know, definitely it has some nice positive effects on human health in terms of being an antioxidant, antimicrobial. The young leaves are best as they get older. They're still edible, but you have to use them as though they are a pot herb. And one more glance here. Get a close-up. There we go. Clintonia borealis, blue bead. A beautiful, beautiful plant that covers the floor of many forests. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for your support. And you know what I'm going to say next? If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit the thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Thank you.